Okay, Prince of Persia time. You played this?
No.
Why not?
I've not played a single Prince of Persia game, to be perfectly honest. I was on a big RPG kick for the longest time, so I'm really late on certain genres.
Yes. And yet, there's me, having played the original, of which this is nothing like, but, you know.
Yeah, because there is a man in pajamas that did motion capture for it and all primitive NES goodness.
Yes.
That much I do know, so I'm a little savvy.
Yes. And I don't know why I looked at that. It's not important. Not yet, anyway.
Did you see the movie?
No, and that was a cut. That was me cutting out cutscenes.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. It was just Elika having a big acid flashback about something or other.
She needs to put on some shoes.
She does. She doesn't wear any shoes. And the hilarious thing is that throughout this whole game, she could pretty much do everything by herself. She doesn't actually need the prince for anything.
So then why is he even there? Just so they can keep the title Prince of Persia rather than Elika, fairy princess?
He just kind of wandered in and looking for his donkey. And that's corruption, by the way. And it's kind of what you need to stop. And
I'm kind of reminded of our adventures in Terraria.
Yes. And that was me getting the controls wrong because I'd been playing Sands of Time.
Oh, good job.
And I'd press the Sands of Time run along the wall button, but in fact you don't need to press that this time. It's just you jump at the wall and he runs like Spider-Man automatically.
Kind of like how in Assassin's Creed you just press up if you're climbing stuff. You don't actually have to press a load of buttons.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Maybe that's where Assassin's Creed got the idea.
Actually, it would be the other way around because this uses the Assassin's Creed engine.
Oh, it does? It doesn't look like it at all.
Well, it actually, oh, there is actually a trophy that you can get, which is related to Assassin's Creed in this game. And you can unlock Althayir's outfit as well.
When did this come out? Because it definitely looks like it's a predecessor.
It came out the year after.
Really? Wow,
Assassin's
I'm
Creed,
really not in the loop of my Prince of Persia-ness.
Yeah. I only know that because this is Prince of Persia 2008, as I always call it, to distinguish it from the first game.
Ah. I thought this one had a different, like, had a little subtitle.
Nope, it's just called the Prince of Persia, which is confusing.
Are you sure? Maybe the American version has a subtitle.
I could check.
I'm almost positive it did.
I can't be bothered to look.
You're so lazy.
Oh, and I don't
put like
know
an annotation in.
Hang on.
Return to their places. The hunter will be here.
Oh, he didn't speak.
I like how they're having a casual conversation while she's like hanging off the side of a wall.
At the top of that tower.
And we can reach this one.
Yes.
It's Nathan Drake of Persia.
Yeah, it's so weird hearing his voice.
Yeah.
And him not like going, "Hey, Sully!"
Yeah.
Hey!
You can't wall run then, it turns out.
Can you not die?
Yeah, she keeps saving you every time you die.
Wow.
It's
That's
kind of
cheap.
Yeah.
Because, like, isn't it in Sands of Time, like, you could only do that if you had enough mojo?
Yeah, it was basically you had like your sand meter and you could press the L1 button and it would reverse time. You can tell that I was playing this last night because I remember the button you need to press.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, but and then this one is just like, oh, I can jump off this wall just for the lulz and I won't get penalized.
Well, there is a trophy you can get for like not dying in quotes a certain number of times, like so that Elika doesn't have to save you so much. But it's a really glitchy trophy and you can actually get it by dying a bunch anyway.
Oh, good job.
You just get given it at the end of the game. Because first time I played it, I got it, but I'm pretty sure I died more than the required thing. Oh, and this is the most bizarre move.
What the heck is he? I don't even.
Seriously, Prince of Persia in this game is like Spider-Man. You can just cling to walls.
It's ridiculous. And she's like, I don't even, like, I obviously know nothing about this game,
Yeah.
but it's like, she's like freaking super, what is that? She's like a fairy princess, seriously.
She's got magic powers of some description. They're not really explained. There's like, I think 2 gods and stuff. Oh, and this is like one of the bosses.
You're already at a boss? Jeez.
Well, I skipped it like the whole tutorial introduction sequence thing. And there's a whole lot of quick time events.
Oh, my favorite!
Press them against walls and things like that.
I hate cutie.
So, that sort of thing just keeps happening. But yes, as I was saying, there's like 2 gods. There's like a good god and an evil god, and the evil god's been released, and you have to guide her around, like healing the lands.
It's like, oh, help me!
Yeah, kind of, but yeah. But seriously, the prince is literally just there by accident. He's
just hoping that by being in her general vicinity, he'll get laid.
That's pretty much it, actually.
Oh, hey!
As well as Nathan Drake's voice, he gets pretty much his personality too.
I think maybe they're just a bunch of chauvinistic game developers, and they're like, oh, we can't just have this magical girl saving the world by herself. She needs a strong man because she's frail.
I think the scriptwriters just forgot they were making a Prince of Persia game, and they were like, oh wait, there's no reason for him to actually be there. Never mind, we'll carry it on anyway. But he pretty much does have Nate's personality at times, especially when he yells, "Oh crap!" in the tutorial when he falls off a bridge. Oh, and when this bit happened, I didn't realise you had to press a button. You have to, like, basically tap triangle for ages.
Nice.
Like, I hit it and it did this. And I was like, okay. It just sat there for ages.
It's like
I was going to edit this bit out, but then I thought it's hilarious because I forgot. I didn't realise I had to press a button.
It's like, there was one part in Daily Premonition, I thought it was a cutscene, and really, you could move. It's also in Silent Hill 4, like, when you first meet the little kid, and it's like, oh, you can actually move! I thought it was a cutscene!
Or you can move for, like, a step, and then the cutscene starts, or something
like
that. Yeah. See? Didn't realise at all, just sitting there.
Ooh, pretty
This was the point when I realised.
Nice.
It's like, oh! Triangle button.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have, like, a prompt.
I did turn off tutorials. So they were bugging me. It's the one time I needed. This is healing the lands and everything.
You need the Okami music to play right now.
That's the whole point of the game, is you just have to run around, heal all the lands, and then beat the final boss.
It's kind of... Are there, like, any side things you can do, or is that it?
There's collecting these light seeds. But most of them are in plain view anyway. It's a good game, but it's a bit at times.
Yeah. At least Okami, like, yeah, you're healing the land, but that was more of a subplot than anything else. There's other stuff to do, like go fishing. And save bamboo princesses. And launch them in their spaceship.
And in my case, putting silly voices to everything.
Yes.
I'm insistent that Isun sounds like that. There's
Well,
no
that makes
other way.
sense. I think like all the time when you have little people like that and they make really high-pitched voices, and then when you're actually at their level, it's like a normal voice. So you didn't really do that.
No.
So
Because the voice had
she should have been all gruff and masculine when you're his size.
Yeah. Should just turn him into Solid Snake or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Amaterasu, what are you doing?
I was about to say Raiden, but Raiden doesn't have a husky
No.
voice. Even in MGS4, it's still kind of... But the only reason I thought Raiden, because, you know, sword.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't work. Raiden was designed to be a pretty boy, and a pretty boy he will remain.
Well, apparently he got more props in MGS4, and people were all like, "Now he's a badass."
Well, yeah, he did kind of manage to. Yeah, I didn't realise that jump was as long as it was. Because you've got a kind of double jump, but it's basically Elika flies in and throws you.
Do you have to press something there, or
Yeah,
should you just do it automatically?
You have to press triangle.
Okay.
Triangle is the Elika button. Seriously.
So right there, if you did you press triangle there?
No, that happens automatically. Yeah, I know.
Elika needs a manual.
Hey,
What?
She needs a manual, so you know how to use her.
That was what the tutorial was for.
No, she needs an actual manual.
True.
That's why she doesn't wear shoes. She has it tattooed on the bottom of her feet.
I like that idea. So this is one of your normal enemies, but it's exactly the same combat system. There is no difference. I think the only difference is one boss that you have to push him off the side of the ledge. That's the only way you can defeat him. Like,
Do you get like random spawns, or are they all just...
I think
mapped?
they appear in the same place each time. Yeah.
I am not impressed.
No. It's a good.
And
Like
I'm
I said,
definitely not impressed by that texture right there.
I
weird-
think that's. Yeah, I can't remember what that's supposed to be, but it's like
Is it,
it's
like,
supposed to be something that's
vine or
corrupted.
something?
Yeah.
I'm not impressed. It's terrible.
And I keep checking the map because I can't remember where everything is. Everywhere looks largely the same.
what was that?
Yeah, it is big, but at the same time, yeah, it's pretty plain.
Ready.
There's
think
a
the-
tan building over there, and there's a tan building over there.
Yeah. I think there's a couple of other places that are a bit more unique. Like I know there's one area that seems to be filled with like sunken ships and stuff.
Quit trying to sell me. It's not working.
And
Now you
that's
wonder
what
why I haven't played any Prince of Persia games, or because of this.
This one's not one of the best, to be honest. Well, the first one is kind of awkward, but it is an old game, so it's allowed to be. Because all old games are just frustratingly hard.
Corruption's always goopy stuff.
It is.
I want like corruption that's big rusty robot unicorn.
Another vacancy in our
Right.
army.
Mix it up a little, change it up, do something different.
This is true, they need to do it. Oh, and speaking of the Elika button, you may have noticed in that fight, basically you can pretty much throw Elika at the enemy and she kind of shoots magic at it.
Magic missile.
That's pretty much what it's defined as. It's just magic in general. There's no real explanation for it.
Excuse me, princess.
Yeah. The most ridiculous is when you're climbing on vines and he stops specifically to throw her on his back.
Because, you know, she's doing all these acrobatic things already. She really needs help going up vines. It's just
Yep.
screw up her pedicure.
But it's just further proof of why he doesn't even need to be there.
Yeah, it's useless. It's just like, hey, he should be the sidekick, not her.
He
We
pretty
should be in
much is.
control of her.
Yeah. But, like I said, the fact that
See,
you've
she can
got-
do all this, but if she's climbing vines, oh nope, can't do that. I
Yeah.
need her back.
She can climb across the ceiling, but can't climb vines.
do.
No. Oh, and you can do that as well. If you get to the spawn point fast enough, you can just attack the spawn point and it kills them instantly.
Take that BP oil spill.
This is my problem with climbing poles in games. I never know which way to turn.
Oh, I thought you were just playing Ring Around the Rosie.
That too.
She stubbed her toe. See, you need to wear shoes.
Yes. I got completely lost as to what the hell I was doing here.
Hopping around, obviously.
Yeah. There we go.
I think it's kind of funny how, like, he just... Like, why do you even need the ledges? He just randomly grabs all the stuff anyway.
Yeah, and that was... I don't know what I was doing. You can clearly see you're supposed to climb up, and I was like, no, I'm gonna wall jump backwards. Just for the
I'm
hell
trying to
of it.
impress the princess.
Well, it didn't work.
Hold on.
We're like, hey, look what I can do! Woo!
And that was Prince of Persia.
Nice.
What did you think?
I don't know. I think the first one looks more impressive than this one. This one just seems pretty linear and hopping around, doing stuff.
Yeah.
Rather play Okami.